Hey fellow comrades, welcome to today's quick snack of the day. Now this video, of course, unfortunately I was actually planning on doing something different today, but there was a certain project I'm kind of occupied with, so I decided yeah, for today I will bring you guys these two matches I had recorded and still in stock for you guys to enjoy, hopefully. And we're gonna see what we're gonna get going tomorrow, probably a live commentary, because I've seen there's lots of people that want me to do more of those, so that's really great. Anyways, here we go. Concludor against Charizard. I was kind of expecting it to be either Specs or Charizard Y, because why not, right? And he actually reused me the X1. Incredible strength, just absolutely obliterates this ground to no end and just one-shot my Charizard. Really shows who's the boss in here. So the guy is standing strong. I'm switching out to Rapushin. I should just stay in, but honestly I was not expecting him to be X, the way he brought him in as a lead, but no, that is actually quite huge. So I'm gonna go for the Drain Punch first, then I'm gonna go for the I believe I'm gonna decide to go for the Mach Punch just in case. I do have an immense HP, so I'm kind of hoping that the immense HP is gonna work. We kind of fell short. Now luckily my opponent is gonna decide to go for the Flare Blitz. I guess he didn't want to risk going for the Dragon Rush and missing, or maybe I'm not too sure. I mean, anything else like Earthquake would probably take me down the amount of HP I was at, so that was a bit questionable, but I guess he's pretty certain of his two last Pokemon going against my one. So in this case, most of us could have said this is a blind switch, but honestly it was not, because in his case it kind of was. In my case it was not, because this is pretty much my last Pokemon standing. So I decided I am stuck in a corner, I gotta put my sun up, you know, I gotta get some sunlight. This is pretty dark, and we are in dark ages right now, ladies and gentlemen, as this guy is gonna go for the waterfall. Surprisingly, I decided to outspeed him, which is definitely something I was not expecting. I am heavily invested in speed, but Gyarados is not all that slow. I mean, don't appearance fool you here. I mean, Gyarados doesn't look like it's all that fast, especially on, you know, on land, but it is quite fast for its weight. And look, go for the Earthquake, shatter the ground. I was a little bit silly here. What I should have done is go for the substitute, but I was pretty sure in capabilities of my Executor. I was like, Executor can handle whatever this guy has to offer as his last. Solar Beam really packs a punch, but it's a Gothitelle, and Gothitelle is incredibly bulky. Well, not really incredibly, but it's really good when it comes down to bulk for a Psych-type Pokemon. But then again, a lot of Psych-type Pokemon, you know, every time I look at a Psych-type Pokemon, I remember Mr. Mime and Alakazam, and those are really frail on physical side. But then again, special, you know, Hypno, Gothitelle, Grumpig, so many good special things, walls, however you want to call them. Solar Beam unfortunately fell short, and Gothitelle is gonna take us out by throwing us some balls. So that's gonna be it for our first match. Unfortunately, my mistake was not to set up a sub when I had the chance, realizing Gyarados didn't have Ice Fang. But then again, some would probably go down on the worst turn, where Gothitelle would probably outspeed me, if I'm not mistaken. Then again, I was heavily invested in speed, so it's only a question if Gothitelle would truly outspeed me. I believe it's now the fastest Pokemon out there. With that being said, let's get into our direct second one. Charizard against Charizard. It's kind of like similar, but in this case we do not switch into it. We already have it ready. Set up the guns. We are ready to destroy some lives. As you can see, dragons are in here. Well, mine isn't really a dragon, but it does, you know, it resembles a dragon. So going against a dragon, dragon fire, going against fire flying. I do manage to outspeed, but he was the first one turning, so that was a bit strange, because how it works is whoever gets the leftovers first is supposed to be faster than you. So him turning, does that apply to Mega Evolution? I mean, yeah, Mega Evolutions as well? You guys can tell me, you know, just share your experience with us. I mean, we can kind of learn from each other here. So I decided to go for the Air Slash again, because I managed to get a flinch against his Charizard X, which was definitely a bit of a lucky turn on my behalf, because Charizard X probably destroys Charizard Y one-on-one, just because the 4-time resistance it does possess against the fire type move. So even under the drought support I would have not been doing much. Anyways, Executor coming in, I do manage to take his Stone Edge, which was, I guess he was actually expecting me to just stay in. I mean, I'm not too sure if that was really an old prediction, because again, I was 4-time weak to it. Solar Beam took him out, then he switches out to Charizard X. I guess he doesn't have anything else to do. Maybe he's trying to stall the sun, which is kind of questionable, but the sun has been faded away, and we still managed to take down the Charizard X when it most mattered. Anyways, Breloom comes in. Breloom is pretty much ready to kick some ass. Breloom is always a pain in the ass. You guys pretty much remember the guy back in the days. Running that Spore, that Sub, that Focus Punch. Once he got the ignition, it was all about that Bullet Punch, Mach Punch, offense, and it is a quite incredible force to not be messing around with any day soon. So Repulsion comes in. The reason I did this is just to have the Charizard to set up the Sun and just pretty much play around it. So he's gonna go for Rock Tomb, expect me to switch out to Charizard probably, but again, there is no reason for me to do this. First of all, I still have 3 Pokemon left. Second of all, if I did such a switch, it would only cost me and I would have not gained anything. So in this case, it's pretty in my best interest right now to just stay in with the Repulsion. I guess I could have stayed in with Exector, but I kind of felt, well, let's just switch out the Repulsion, see what he does. And Rock Tomb, again, expect me to eventually switch out, but like I said, Charizard Y can outspeed the Breloom, so I have absolutely nothing to lose from such performance I'm doing here. And he's gonna keep on using the Bullet Punch. That is finally gonna take down the Repulsion. Still took those Bullet Punch quite well from a Breloom that most likely runs Technician. So I switch out to Charizard, put up the final Sun, and Breloom life has pretty much been sealed. Yeah, that is absolute ruin right there. That Mushroom just will never see the sun again. That is a bit sad, but that was the game, ladies and gentlemen. We lost first one, we won the second one. It's becoming kind of like a thing, you know. We lost one and we win. So it's kind of strange. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy, be sure to give it a like. Thank you very much. I will do my best to try to give you guys another video for tomorrow. Again, trying to do my daily stuff. So hope to see you tomorrow. Anyways, until next time, peace out.